Good morning. Daniela Núñez greets you. I'm going to talk about an important topic of academic writing in this occasion as paragraph versus essay. I will explain the parts of the paragraph, focusing on similarities and differences with the parts of the essay. Now, sharing. Okay, let's start the definitions. The paragraph is a set of sentences with full meaning, that is, they are unit by currents. It is made up of a main sentence, several supporting, and one that concludes and will support the inside writing. The essay is a writing piece that belongs to the literary genre. It is a writing composition of paragraphs in which a certain idea is expressed and supported by arguments that support the idea. The parts of a essay are introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay, we can see a picture. In the left, can see parts of a paragraph, topic sentence, supporting sentences, and concluding sentence. In the right, parts of the essay, introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay, contains similarities and differences. Now, topic sentence, similarity. Each of the paragraphs in the essay begins with a thematic sentence or a thesis statement which explains to the reader what the paragraph or essay is about. The difference is that the thesis statement for an essay is longer essay is about. The difference is that a thesis statement for an essay is longer and more detailed than the main sentence at the beginning of a paragraph. Supporting details, similarity. Both paragraphs and essays require supporting details of the statement made in the thematic or thesis sentences. The difference is that in a paragraph, each subsequent sentence is based on the point made in the thematic sentence. Instead, in the essay, the first sentence of each paragraph discusses the points made in the thesis statement. Another difference is that in a paragraph, the sentences that follow the main sentence are called supporting details. Instead, in a essay, the paragraphs that follow the thesis statement are called supporting paragraphs. Similarity, each supporting paragraph has its own supporting details. Okay. More difference. Paragraphs and essay differ in length. Paragraphs are usually between 5 and 6 sentences long, while essays are less than 5 paragraphs. Sentences in a paragraph can be joined with conclusions and but, however, or among others. On the other hand, the transition signals used in the essays for logical division are transition words and phrases, as first of all, second, third, next, last, finally, also in addition, moreover, furthermore, coordinators, and both ends, not only, but also others. The first, cause, reason, factor. The second, advantage, one problem, reason, important factor. Another way, disadvantage, in addition. Okay. Conclusion. Similarities. Both paragraphs and essays must end with a conclusion. Difference. Paragraphs must end with a concluding sentence that states the basic point of the paragraph. It should not rephrase or reiterate the topic sentence. Instead, in the essay, and with a conclusion paragraph that summarizes the content of the essay and it reiterates the thesis statement with a different phrasing. The conclusion paragraph usually revisits the points introduced in the supporting paragraph to prove to the reader that, from the writer's point of view, the thesis statement was correct. Now, an example. There are 4 main types of essays: narrative, descriptive, expository, and argumentative. Okay? In this case, the topic are video games a good way to keep it. There are 4 paragraphs. The first, introduction. Okay, the paragraph 2 and 3 are body. Finally, the conclusion is the paragraph 4. Final reflection. The paragraphs are the basic components of the essays. The relation between a paragraph and an essay is symbiotic. You cannot write an essay without using paragraphs. And 4 or more consecutive paragraphs on the same topic become an essay. Both paragraphs and essays have a different beginning, middle, and end. Both are also made up of 5 sections. A paragraph generally has 5 sentences, and an essay 5 paragraphs. Any conclusion? Okay. Now, finish. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.